Yo, what I want to know is why does people think that I have to support Black Lives Matter to prove that I'm not racist? Like, first of all, saying that people don't support that movement is racist is, first of all, a logical fallacy. Um, if you don't know what a logical fallacy is, you should probably look into it because you probably believe a lot of shit that isn't true because you want to fit in. That's just psychology. But like, why are y'all worried about racist white people? Which, personally, I don't know that many too many racist white people. I mean, I'm sure there's some undercover racist white people. There's a damn lot of white people that are privileged for sure because they think they're automatically right because they're white. And yes, that is something I notice with white people. And that's not being racist. That's just an observation. But what I will say is I don't know too many racist white people. I don't. But what I do know is that these people in government does not care about anybody. They got away with 9/11. But y'all so quick to hop on a new wave to try to fit in with this whole Black Lives Matter thing. Okay, yeah. Black people are getting killed by the cops and at a higher rate in terms of the proportion of black people to other races, they're getting killed at a higher rate as well. But here's the thing. Black people are still trying to recover from, first of all, being brought into a system that wasn't theirs as just dead weight. That's basically all black people were. They just brought over as dead weight. And then Native Americans, yeah, and the whole thing that is really messed up is that when they created the Constitution first, they were trying to say, oh, well, all people are created equally. Well, all white people are created equally. But that doesn't even make logical sense. You see what I'm saying? Like, we got to stop having the idea in our minds that they want us to have. You see what I'm saying? Like, racism is stupid. Like, you do not see like a lion like, okay, well, well, actually they do tend to stick in tribes to protect their tribes, but we don't have to do it with the shit that we doing. Like, you know what I mean? All this, paying attention to all the stuff the media is showing you is going to make you think there is a racism problem when in reality the government just doesn't give a fuck about anybody. That's why they got away with 9/11. That's why so much of our tax money is gone, missing. How do you just accidentally misplace billions of dollars? Our government could do that, but if we do that, we go to jail. So you misplace our tax money and you're good, and you could bail out the companies that's screwing us over? Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for a new Magna Carta. It's time for us to go to the White House. Personally, I will beat the shit out of a politician. We need some thugs, some gangsters. Yeah, them people that y'all incarcerating, the people that y'all don't like because they got like maybe a conviction, but they're not like these damn pedophiles that are in power that are just raping people. But yeah, they got a little few things in their minority, so they can't even find a place to live. These are the people that we need right now to help us be free. But nah, y'all so divided that y'all look at these people like scumbags, and you look at people at the tops of businesses like there's some chosen God kings. We're the God kings. I don't know about y'all, but I believe I'm a God. I don't care what you think. Oh, well, Jesus is black. Man, fuck you. And I ain't gonna say fuck Jesus, but his story is just like so many others like Horus. Or, but anytime you bring up shit like that, like how come so many books is missing in the Bible, Christians don't want to talk. And then you bring up the pedophiles in the Catholic Church, they don't want to talk. Why? Confirmation bias, buddy. I don't have to believe in your stupid hell. This is hell. You know what I'm saying? This is fucking hell. Like, our mission, heaven is on the inside. And I'm not gonna go into it, but a lot of research does prove that heaven is on the inside. Hell is on the fucking outside. I've seen so much fucked up people and so much fucked up shit going on, man. And that's just real talk, man. I can't even post on Facebook right now. Mark Zuckerberg, it's like you just pulled a Walmart. I feel like that's what Mark Zuckerberg's doing. Walmart basically like, oh, well, we're in power, blah, 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 so we're just going to let everything go to shit. And that's what Facebook is doing right now. Everything is going to shit. Like, how is it that I can't tell the truth on Facebook, right? And of course, the truth is relative, but still, I could go on there and pretty much write a fictional story. But I can't tell the truth. I could go up there and say, fuck this, fuck that, fuck that. Fuck that. But if it's not the truth, then they're not gonna care. It's not about community standards. You know what I mean? It's really not about community standards. I think what Mark Zuckerberg is trying to do is he's trying to have something like China where these people can just control us. And I don't know if it's the Ashkenazi Jews, because a lot of them are in power. And they don't seem to have the best morals. Weinstein and Epstein, that's all I'm going to say. And that is not anti-Semitic. That is just saying right now, a lot of the billionaires in the United States are Jewish. And no, it is not because they are the chosen people of God. There are some sinister things going on. Like I said, Epstein and Weinstein. I mean, if you look up like how many billionaires are Jewish, and look, also Mark Zuckerberg went to Epstein's Island. They're both Jewish. You see what I'm saying? So, that's the thing. But what I'm going to say, though, at the same time, is that we got to really look at our values. Like, the values in America has been severely on a decline for a very long time. And most people fall prey to it. They become a member of society, I will say, I mean, because people robbing people, people stealing from people, that shit is just not natural. Like, you don't see a kid just run up and punch a kid and take his, kids don't do that. That is not natural to being a human. But the way I've had people steal money from me. It's like, honestly, I'm going to say this to be real. With cybercrime now, it's like, if I catch those people, I would probably beat the shit out of them. People that stole money from me before. You know what I'm saying? It's a good video. Fake people. And that's what I'm saying. So many people are fake now that it's like, it makes it harder to find friends. It really does. When you're genuine too, it's different. Because a lot of people got ulterior motives, and our government's got an ulterior motive. And the fact that, okay, not only does our government have an ulterior motive with what they're doing, the fact that so many people in society now have that means that, bro, it's gonna take a lot. It's, like people think change is gonna come from activism, and it's really like Michael Jackson said with the Man in the Mirror. Activism ain't gonna do shit. Black Lives Matter, I'm sorry. Y'all not gonna change shit. It might change shit slowly, but it takes people going on the inside and actually seeing what's real and what's not. Now, obviously, Black Lives Matter is a freaking thing by the Democrats to try to get some votes from the swing voters. So they came up with that and exaggerated on some things going on, and found a few cases while excluding totally other ones, because there's white people that got killed by the cops and they were unarmed. And it was tragic, but you didn't hear anyone in the news talking about it. So I will say that. But, people that are, trying to perhaps do something greater than themselves, it's good to just rationally think deep about everything, because and to rationally think deep and to go deep also means going deeper and deeper into research. And that's important because, I mean, the reason that slaves were not allowed to be educated is because they knew how gifted our mind is. And that goes for black people. Black people. The reason that they did not want black people to be educated is because they don't want black people to know how gifted they truly are. They're either as gifted as any other race or more gifted. I mean, I will say that some of the strongest willed people I know are black. David Goggins is one example. I will go by him. Another guy, Kaylor Williams, he actually graduated with me, and he was on the wrestling team, and he was hands down one of the best wrestlers ever. But I mean, just the determination and will of a lion, a warrior. Black people, I would say they have that more than other people I notice, like as a general trend. But the thing is like, saying Black Lives Matter too is like even acknowledging that, the reason that we have to say that Black Lives Matter is because how black people were so systematically discriminated and targeted against, as well as the Latinos, because everyone knows most Latinos are part black. And Latinos don't really care about stuff like that, especially Puerto Ricans. Most Puerto Ricans I know and Dominicans, they're like part black somewhere. But the reason that they want you to think like there's a problem is so we create a problem. But no, like, you see like black people from Africa, the way black people in Africa are brought up, they think of themselves as kings. All right. Now compare that here to where the narrative is, oh, well, you're supposed to be a gangster or drug dealer or stripper or whatever, that, and that's what they're trying to preach to the youth, and they're trying to make that seem popular, like Cardi B, like WAP, like how is that a hit? Like seriously, how is that a hit? You know what I'm saying? Like music shouldn't be like, oh, you get one good song and then you automatically famous. Like, nah. You should have to keep putting in that work. Like Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne, back in the day, he dropped some heat. Now he still drop gas sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like Lil Wayne, but Cardi B, like, you just the image right now. You just a puppet. Like, and we gotta like stop letting these idols get to us. Like I said, we are the gods. We gotta stop idolizing these celebrities and work on becoming the best version of ourselves, But that's just some stuff I wanted to go into, man. Like, I mean, I know I kind of went off topic, whatever, but, we really got to get real, people. We got to really get real. We can't live like how they trying to tell us to live with no freedom, man. When you know what freedom is, a lot of y'all don't know what freedom is. Why? Because you guys don't live. You live just chasing a pipe dream or just chasing this or chasing that. It's not about that sometimes. Honestly, man, I think freedom is more important than having a lot of money. Like, I worked a lot of hours, I made a lot of money, and now I'm like, man, I'd rather just go live off grid, have like an electric, something, and be good and be away from people. Cause y'all just, like, people, y'all so, oh my God. Like, I make mistakes, don't get me wrong, but, when I'm providing new information, then I'm, like, okay, I gotta check that out. Okay, I gotta work on myself, But some people, man, they just, it's like they think whatever the media tells them is true, whatever most people talk about, and this is all psychology, man. But this is the problem we have with trying to move forward, as a society, is that, with all this activism shit, it's like we gotta first probably not all, but majority of people that's sane, level-headed, come together and agree upon things, and that's how we move forward, but no one could agree about anything because so much people are so stuck in their beliefs, and that's what's really holding us back, man. Because it's one of the hardest things to change our beliefs, to acknowledge that perhaps we were wrong, perhaps there is a better way. But from what I've learned in terms of spirituality and humans' potential in the last 7 years, I could say, like, hey, we should be doing way better than this. Like, be honest, yo. Like, how the Bible says, like, we're created in God's image? If that's true, which I do believe it is true, we're fucking failing miserably right now. And God would not be happy. Peace out.